The Arab bloc in the Israeli parliament, the Knesset, is due to table a vote of no confidence in the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. It says his handling of the war on Gaza is making it difficult to reach a deal on the release of captives and an end to the violence. Let's go to occupied East Jerusalem. Rory Challands is standing by for us. Rory, good morning. There are actually multiple no-confidence votes being tabled today, as I understand it. Help us navigate what's happening at the Knesset today.
Yeah, Cyril, there are two no-confidence votes which are being tabled later on today, we understand. There is that one that you just mentioned there from the Arab bloc, who think that the government of Benjamin Netanyahu is not doing enough to pursue diplomatic solutions to the war in Gaza. But then there is also another one being pushed forward by Yesh Atid, which is the main opposition party, Yair Lapid's party. That is actually focused on the 2024 budget, which Yair Lapid says is political, irresponsible and shameless. He says that the budget is basically not channeling money to the war efforts in the right ways. Now, barring last-minute withdrawals, both of these are going to be coming to the to the Knesset later on today. There have been withdrawals before, but in one circumstance, there has been a no-confidence vote that made it to the Knesset. That was a week ago when the Labour Party brought a no-confidence motion about the government's inability to secure the release of the hostages, the captives still being held in Gaza. That failed. It only got 18 votes. So an interesting perspective on what might be happening later today.
Absolutely. So last week's no-confidence motion failed. Failed badly, based on the numbers you just told us. And then there are two more today. Are either of those likely to succeed?
Well, look, I mean, here's the paradox. Netanyahu's government is deeply unpopular. Very few people think that he is the right man to be leading the country at the moment. In a recent poll, only 31% of Israelis said that he was deserving of the top job. And yet, despite that mounting pressure, it seems like Netanyahu's government is secure for the moment. That's because basically to be successful, these no-confidence motions have to get a majority in the Knesset. They have to get 61 votes in their favour. And the governing coalition at the moment is controlling 64 seats. So they can essentially boycott these no-confidence motions. They can walk away. That's exactly what they did last week. The Likud party walked out when this vote was being held. Also, as I just said, the no-confidence motions themselves are being brought by different parties with different aims, different objectives. None of them really seem like they are concerted efforts to unseat Netanyahu. They are more being brought as kind of complaints or registers of discontent. Until you start getting defections from within the governing coalition, from Likud members or from other parties in the coalition, the more right-wing parties, as unpopular as it is, as doomed as it may ultimately seem, Netanyahu's government seems secure for the moment, Cyril.
All right, Rory Challands reporting from occupied East Jerusalem. Thank you, Rory.